widescreen mode this morning, boys and girls. It's a little bit damp. Oh, hang on. Reposition. Oh my days. And a lot of background noise yesterday. So let me tilt that up to that. So had a nice little rant yesterday. So without any response, but I did have one response. Jill Cooper. Yeah. Thanks for your response. So yeah. So what's happening now? What's going on? Had a nice day yesterday. Chilled out. Yeah. I was going to plan to go to Costa at the weekend, but no. Still not had a walk around Golden Square yet since lockdown started in March. I got a T-shirt with the date on, but it didn't say lockdown. It says sports relief. Yeah, we have to have sports relief after this lockdown crap. How many more months is it before we actually are out of lockdown? Comments below. Those my friend Dan was posting a few interesting things on Facebook yesterday. Apparently, when you see a rainbow, you only see half of it. Apparently, if you was actually seeing a rainbow from the sky, you'd actually see, amazingly, it's a perfect circle. How bizarre is that? So yeah, perfect circle. Yeah. Not like this world, not perfect. It's like, well, it was perfect, and then man came along and destroyed it. Now it's greed, wealth. I mean, people dying, people starving. What have we become? As the DC Talk track says, what have we become? So I might just chill here for a little bit, and overcast. There's no sign of the sun. It is quite bright. It's really murky, overcast. So that's the weather report on the bench this morning. So see how many people turn up today without calling unusual suspects. Same familiar people every morning. Yeah. So the last count, I think it was 9 altogether. 9 familiar people. Calling familiar people. These are the people in the neighbourhood, as the well-known song goes from Sesame Street. And apparently that's back now, Sesame Street. Not Sesame Street, the other one. The Muppets. So, same familiar characters. And, that crazy chef. Always talking about chicken. This is quite disturbing. We've got a young girl just walking past with two dogs in front of the phone. I think she just glances up to see if she's walking into anything. So she acknowledged me, so that was quite interesting. So we are getting sucked into the world of phones. I had a little look into Xena's yesterday, and there's three guys in there waiting to be served with their breakfast and coffee, and one's got his actual phone right in front of his face and he's smiling, and I thought, what are you doing? Looking for stubble. And the other guy started laughing, and then the guy who I was actually talking about, what? Yeah, what's that? Alright, mate, you carry on. You know what I mean? In the world of your own there. So I had about 35 views of my life on the bench yesterday, which is quite good. Normally I get about 12, 15, 21. But I'm also on YouTube as well, and Twitter via Periscope. So it's this fine rain that's hitting my iPad at the moment. And, yeah, as Peter Kay says, it's the stuff that soaks you through. Yeah, so I'm gonna chill here for a little bit, unless it gets too wet. So after my conversation yesterday, there was quite a few memories hitting my brain yesterday. So and it's quite interesting really because they're all good ones. So I was talking to you about the memories on Facebook, good or bad, yes or no. Comments below. So yeah, still waiting for certain people to reply. So I've been, if you've been following my feeds, my blogs, it's been 2 weeks now. Since when? So yeah. I'm going to keep you guessing until it's right to actually talk to you about it. Yeah. So it's a bit yeah. Bit murky on the bench this morning, boys and girls. So you can still see me. You know, hopefully you can still hear me. I've had a few technical hiccups with the sound. So as you know, where my camera is at the bottom, directly underneath that, at the side, is the actual microphone. If you don't know that already, there's a little like a pinhole, which is a microphone. So don't be poking anything in there. It's your mic. So don't be popping the microphone, do you? Morning, young man. We picked a nice day again for it. Not too bad.
It's that fine rain today, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Soaks you through, as Peter Kay would say. Yeah. So how's everybody doing this fine day? So I've got another week at work, and then I'm off. So this week my boss is off. So I managed to get my last holiday in before October, and then I think they're changing the battleground for holidays. So instead of September to October, it's going to be I think it's March to April. So so I'm thinking, right, I need to get my holidays in for next year. So I'll be having a word with my boss the week he comes back, or the week I come back, and say, what's the crack? Am I still able to get my first week in March in, or will it have to be April? So as you know, it's a big celebration next year. So I've hit 5-0, which is quite surprising for me. So I've had a few people commenting, or the youth that I've known over the years, because I was I still am a youth worker, and I was saying, Nick, yeah, didn't realise you were that old. And then I had a comment once, alright Justin, thought you was dead by now. Don't be daft, I'm here. Still here, mate. As I like to call it, serving the community. So I've had a few birds out this morning, twittering, and then I almost made myself jump this morning because I thought it was it sounded like a machine gun, but apparently these blinking nest destroyers, I think they're called magpies, made this awful noise. It sounded like a machine gun, like the old, like you used to do. I mean, with your mouth, something like a what's his name from Police Academy. I mean, the guy who does the voices. Yes, it's going to be a wet one this morning. I'm not too sure how long I'm going to be sat on this bench for. So my actual bums. I need to start bringing out a pillow or something. So I think it's like 5:15, 5:20 now. The sun starts to come up. So it's getting a lot later than usual. So when I think is it October the clocks go back? No, they go forward, don't they? I know it's in summer they spring back, and then it got forward. Who's an hour? Morning, you okay? Got the old honeycomb latte this morning. So I expect a lot of people out this morning. So I'm just going to check on the old. Yes. 2 minutes past 7 now. And, it's like this all day now. It's quite nice, quite cool, quite pleasant. The old drizzly rain, as people normally call it. It's not spitting everybody, like Peter Kay would say. It's that fine rain that soaks you through. Yeah, so I managed to beat the the Amazon bus into town this morning, which is quite good. So I saw them, seen all the guys outside in the bus stop this morning, waiting for the bus to take them to Amazon. So I normally see about 2 people, and then I saw somebody else walking into the actual bus stop. So altogether, there's 3 who get picked up on Nutty Road. Apparently, we've got points where they pick them up, drop them off. So I'm just wondering if it's the same points dropping them off. So it's the old St Mary Street bus stop. They're all meeting for the bus. So it normally lands about 5 o'clock. So if it's 5 o'clock, I'm assuming you have to do a detour around the actual town centre, picking up everybody else. So I'm assuming it's going to be at least from town a 20-minute bus ride to the Amazon site. And then it's quite funny really, because I'm on my way back from John. So cause I went home this morning, and then came back out to get my old Costa from the garage, and I got past the old Radden Court, and it sailed past me. So it's a good run out. So it takes about, what time did it go past me? About 20 to 6, not 20 to 6, 22, 27. So it's like from 5 o'clock to 20 to 7. So I'll probably parks up at Amazon and then waits for the next load to be shipped back with the night crew. So they're all waiting for the bus stop for 5 o'clock for a 6 o'clock start, I think. So they've got about 20 minutes to have a brew and then get themselves ready. Crazy life. I know there's a few people that I used to work with who actually work there, and apparently it's very intense working conditions. So half of them people I used to know have actually left there. Not too sure if anybody I know who's still there. So I think this rain's getting a little bit heavier now. So I think I've got a little cheeky hood. So for all these people who are tuning in for the first time, this is Life on the Bench. I've been doing it since lockdown. So my first broadcast, my unofficial broadcast, was the week. Yeah, it was the week that Riverside McDonald's closed. So now it's officially reopened. So I think you can actually go in there now and sit down. And it's like it's set like cubicles, like screens parting people off. So the idea is families can sit with each other because they're all part of the same family. And then like me, I have to sit on the Todd. Very worrying times actually. And it's also I've had a few reality checks that there's all these friends that are on my Facebook, and I never. So I think what it is now, I'm at a point where there's only a few people reply. So sad to say that out of all those friends, I think there's only about, last count, I think it was about I'm not saying 500 people on my Facebook page, like who were friends over the years, over God knows how many years has Facebook been going? About 12 years. Yeah, it's touching 12 years, isn't it? Because I'm getting memories from 11 years, so it's got to be 12. So, yeah. Happy birthday, Facebook, from more than years ago. I don't think I've not seen anything like that on Facebook yet. Happy birthday to Facebook. We're celebrating 12, 15, 14, 40, maybe 40 years. I won't be around then, will I? When Facebook finally think, oh look, I'm 40. Yes. Life begins again at 40. What a load of crap. So, as you know, I like to say what it's all about. Anyway, I'm thinking about heading home, but I'm waiting for my final person to appear. So I've got his papers. So there we go. Or I might just, as I say, walk past his house, put them through his letterbox. So there we go. Don't leave them outside because you end up getting wet, getting soaked. I'm gonna sneeze. I did that at oh, what's that one there? Oh, you lose your breath for 10 seconds. Right, I'm going to abandon ship. Oh, it's a bit too wet for. Oh. I'm gonna get my breath back now. Is that back at F.R.O.G? I think everything clogs up and stops for your ability to sneeze. I need to look into a sneeze. So what stops you from sneezing? Oh yeah, here he comes now. He's appeared. So I think we're at 22 minutes now, people. Yeah, 23. So I'll take it to 25 and then call it quits, and then walk around with my neighbour, and then go from there. So I've got 50 seconds left, and then I'll hopefully it'll be back to normal. The sun will be out, the sky will be blue, and the sun will be peering over the trees. So right, gonna love you and leave you, and I'll give you the old 10-second countdown when it comes. Up to 35 now, so I've got 20 seconds left. Still finishing my brew. It's I say lukewarm. So here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. See you tomorrow, boys and girls.